Happy 250th birthday, Ludwig van Beethoven. Martin Luther King's often quoted statement that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice, reminds us change takes time, but will happen. Those words resonate with me, ironically, as I think of Beethoven, the second historical figure in the series of posts bound by inspiration. Here's why I think of Beethoven. The year 2020 was going to be a big year for Ludwig van, as it commemorates his 250th birthday and celebrations across the musical globe were planned. Beethoven occupies a transcendent space in our universe. The music rises at once thunderous, glorious, and awe-inspiring in the genre-busting 3rd and 9th symphonies, and lushly intimate and poetic in the Moonlight Sonata. And that is but a small sampling of his genius. His string quartets, many written in the last creative period of his life, inspire awe. His Violin Concerto, the only one he wrote for the instrument, blows you away. And do yourself a favor and find the adagio section, the sextant section, of the Piano Concerto No. 5, known as the Emperor, and listen to perhaps the most sublimely beautiful 9 minutes of music you will ever hear. I was not a music major, but a music lover, so forgive my amateur ramblings. I am overcome by emotions when listening to great music, especially the music created by Beethoven. We know that music speaks a language that evokes feelings and sentiments often unavailable to the spoken or written word. Music, particularly classical, romantic music, finds a place in me unreachable by other musical forms. What really inspires me about Beethoven comes from the 9th Symphony. In the choral section, the 9th features a poem put to music, perhaps for the first time in a symphony, although not the last. Thank you, Gustav Mahler. The Ode to Joy comes from a poem by Friedrich Schiller and epitomizes the spirit of the Enlightenment. You will remember that Enlightenment principles heavily influenced revolutionary sentiment across Western Europe and the United States. Think the American and French revolutions. Philosophers John Stuart Mill and John Locke in particular wrote forcibly about the rights of man, self-determination, and breaking the chains of bondage still represented by the aristocracy and the last remnants of feudalism, although long since seemingly dead. We might forget how revolutionary the belief that man had a right to his own labor and to his own thoughts. We have much to owe to this period for the freedom we enjoy and must defend to continue to enjoy today. And while slavery and other forms of servitude and oppression remain for centuries post the Enlightenment, that period in history led directly to the continuing progress we make and continue to struggle to make today. Again, Martin Luther King reminds us, the arc of the universe is long, but bends towards justice. Listen to the entire symphony if you can, but at a minimum, feel the inspiration from the moments here, courtesy of YouTube and the Chicago Symphony Orchestra directed by Sir George Solti. Wow!